Hey guys, welcome to another solo sortie. Today's sortie is mobile defense, and the condition is enemy elemental enhancement. So for today's sortie, I'm going to be using Equinox. This is because she's one of my most efficient frames, with the only ability I ever really need to use is Metamorphosis, and I only use it about every 20 seconds or so. This is because it's a duality build. So duality leaves behind a clone that does 300% damage and has the exact same stats as Equinox. There's no damage fall off on the clone too, so shotguns are really good with it. But yeah, so basically you just throw out your duality clone and let them do as much work as they can. It's a pretty simple strategy. Um, if I had more form in this, I'd probably swap out Aviator for Handspring, so in case I get hit by an Ancient, like if I get lassoed by an Ancient or one of the Grenadiers that lassos you, or if I get knocked by anything, then I could get back up quicker and not die. But yeah, Aviator's pretty good too, because we're going to be trying to jump around as much as we can, and 40% damage reduction is pretty significant. But yeah, then I just have Arcane Guardian and Energize, because this is my tankiest mod, I think, or Arcane, and if I had this fully maxed, it'd actually be good. The best thing for this would be 2 Arcane Energizes, fully ranked, but, you know, that's expensive. Anyways, I'm going to be using the Torrid. I haven't actually tried this with Equinox's clone, but since it has such a big area of effect, I think it's going to be really good and provide a lot of CC. This is probably what I'll be using with the clone mostly. If you wanted to, you could switch out Vigilante Armaments for, what's it called? Not Fulmination. Firestorm is the one for the Torrid. So you could just get bigger clouds. But with multi-shot, you're probably going to get an extra, shot, and with heavy caliber, it's going around everywhere, so, this might actually be more area, depending on how lucky you get. Probably this is actually more area, so I'd probably keep on Vigilante Armaments. But anyways, I'm also going to be using the Maridetron. I'll probably be using this to deal with Nullifier Bubbles, since it shoots out a lot of pellets. But also this will strip enemy armor really fast for corrupted Grineer units. Yeah, and then you don't need a Riven here. Lethal Torrent is almost as good as this Riven, so it doesn't have a great Riven disposition, so yeah, don't feel like you need a Riven at all. You could also put on reload speed here if you wanted. But yeah, and then I have the Thank You Magistar, literally only for this, also creates resistance to status effects when held. I'm not even going to swing it once, I just have it for that effect. I think the clone will not have that effect, because I don't think it takes your melee weapon with you. I think it only takes one weapon. But that's no big deal. It'll potentially save our life one time, and if it does, it was worth it. The other option would just be to have a life strike or a healing return secondary, so that you can use that to heal yourself up. I happen to have Magus Elevate, so I can kind of just use my operator to heal myself up, so I don't really need that. But yeah, so I am gonna still use Generic Energizing Dash, even though it's super slow regeneration. You can see down there, it's 1 a second or something like that. It's still fairly decent in comparison to how much energy we're gonna be actually using on our ability. So it's might as well kind of thing. But you probably could get a little more damage if you went Madurai or something like that. But yeah, I didn't choose to do that. I don't really have that many points in Madurai anyways. I forgot which weapon I was using. Yeah, so you can see those blast procs from the weapon, what's it called, the Torrid, are knocking down enemies, keeping them CC'd. We just need to shoot blasts in their direction, and then they'll be stuck in the cloud because they'll keep getting knocked down by the blast procs. Another option is to have fire if you don't like blast, if you want to still be able to get headshots. Looks like my clone went down. You gotta watch that top bar for your clone if you're not watching the minimap. You can see I have 19 seconds on duality. I think it's about 23 seconds default. So yeah, it's not super satisfying using the Torrid because you can't really see. Why is this gun not shooting? There we go. You can't really see the enemies dying because they're just jumping around and placing clouds and stuff. So it's not super high burst damage, but it does strip armor and it scales pretty well. And it's really easy to use with squishy frames because you have to be jumping around a lot. So it's like kind of hard to aim like other weapons, but the Taurus you don't really have to aim, especially with heavy caliber. Like even if you do aim, you're still not going to really get headshots or any kind of shots. Yeah, part of that is because of how accuracy works in this game. Did I just drop the thing? Oh no, I didn't. It's weird how accuracy works. Like some weapons are super affected by heavy caliber and some aren't, and this is one of the weapons that really is affected by heavy caliber. But as you can see, we have plenty of energy. Our clone is doing a pretty good job of CCing the enemies. It's definitely doing a better job of doing damage than I am, and CCing than I am, even though its aim is probably not that great. Oh, that's the Equinox clone. I thought that was an enemy. But yeah, you just kind of jump around, shoot your gas clouds everywhere. I'll show the Marodetron to show how good its damage is. Except for I'm going to die, so I need to pop into Operator a couple times, heal back up. But yeah, Marodetron will strip armor super fast. So we killed that corrupted heavy gunner in like about 2.5 shots, what it needed. It did go down, unfortunately, but I don't think that's going to be the end of the mission. Yeah, so if your clone is using the Marodetron, they one-shot any enemy. So that's kind of nice. I'm going to try having the clone have that and me use the Torrid for a bit. I think that might work out even a little better. Oops. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to push. So yeah, I'm going to give my clone the Marodetron. I'm going to give Mia the Torrid. And I'm just going to stand up here and shoot down. Oops. I can stand where I want to. Actually, maybe it's not the best idea to stand up there. I wanted to be able to shoot people coming from up here and down there, but I think it's easier to just jump up when I want to do that. Clone died pretty quick. I actually gave him the Torrid this time, but that's no big deal. Yeah, clone does great with the Torrid too. So my actual strongest weapon that I have for Equinox is the comb, but that is one of the only weapons in the game that actually needs the ribbon to be good. It needs to get to that 100% status mark to be a good weapon. So I didn't really want to use it because I feel like it's no point in showing off a weapon that a lot of people aren't going to be able to use. But yeah, in my opinion, that gun and a sniper rifle are the only two guns in the game that is worth maybe buying a ribbon for. The sniper rifle, just for Eidolon fights, might be worth it, you know, if you can solo the limbs without having to have help from your teammates, then it can make it go a lot quicker. And then the comb becomes kind of the best weapon in the game once it has a ribbon, because that 100% status. It becomes arguably the best weapon in the game. It doesn't have good ammo efficiency, so like depending on what you're doing, that might not work out too well. Like for anything over 20 minutes, you're going to be having ammo problems, and since it uses so many pellets, ammo plants aren't going to really cut it. So for that reason, it won't be the best weapon in the game, but it is the highest DPS. But for Duality Equinox, it's really good because she doesn't use any ammo reserves, like any max ammo, so you can use the comb for your clone, and then use an ammo efficient secondary for yourself, and that works out pretty well. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, and have a good day.